Okay, I have put the front end, laid it onto the triple trees, and set the bail right where I want it. This is in line with the front end. My bail is right in line with it. I mean the rocker, excuse me. The rocker is right in line with the front end. Bail goes up over the top. I got the top shock mount on. Don't have the bottoms on yet. And then we come up here, and I took actually it's a paint stir stick, and use it as a shim between the front end and the triple tree, so that when I measure this and put that on, I'll still have a little bit of room to move the front end back and forth, or forward and aft, as it will. So we measure this from hole to hole, and that gives us the bottom strap length. And I will cut and drill those and put them on, and then once that's done, then I will measure this distance and make the top straps, and then we're set to go. I build front ends like this in this way and this style because they're adjustable, and you can adjust the way that your front end feels. Whether you can give it a little bit of oversteer or understeer or whatever it takes to make it easy to drive and make it comfortable to fly around corners at maximum speed. And that's what this is all about, is cornering ability. That's why I do what I do. Alright, this is the lower straps. I cut them at 3.5 inches. And that gives me just a 1/16 of an inch extra wall here. The marks, the drill marks, or punch marks, are 2 and 3/8 inches apart, which is what the front end needs to be correctly positioned. And they're put together. And now I will weld them here, tack them up here and here, and then take them over to the drill press and drill 1/2 inch holes through both of them, and then all the holes are exactly the same place. We don't have to worry about them being not. Okay, I got the holes drilled, and these all cleaned up and sanded off and smoothed and put on, so they're in the right place. And we have a nice little gap here, so that if we have to or we want to, we can move the front end and it won't bump into the triple tree. Now, the upper strap. We've measured from on center, from hole to hole, would be 2 and 3/16. When you measure this, make sure you measure the other side, so that you make sure that these are both equal. You know, so they're both the same. So we're cutting the piece right now, and then we will tap them, or not tap them, but drill them 2 and 3/16 apart, and then put the upper straps on, and that will be that. The front end will be mounted, and then we're going to go down and put the lower part of the shock on, the lower mount for the shock. Alright then, so I'm just dang near finished with this thing. So we got the bottom shock mount on, and got the fender mounted, bolted up there and on each side, and also where that little red tab is, there's a bolt coming out there. So the fender is on. I got the turn signals on. There's the horn, and the pump is inside. Got the drive lamps on. The headlamp was already mounted, so that's done. We took and straightened this so it's right in line with that. We had the seat on, and Sandy was here. She sat down. We got that superheated, and put a crowbar in there and lifted that up until it was just right for her, so it fits her really good. Alrighty then. We also Reggie tore the axles off put new boots and cleaned up the bearings and everything, and re-greased them, put new boots on, and put them back on again. Squeeze me. And he also tore the carburetor all apart and cleaned it out. And there were certain issues, carburation issues. He dealt with those. It runs like a champ now. And also I got this, the exhaust all painted. The other one I painted, the muffler I painted last week. So that's that. And let's see, that's about it. So I'm going to go up in front, take a look at it from the front, so you'll see what I see. There's a photograph. So that's it for this scooter. Got to drill a couple holes for a couple of switches and things, and that's it. And it's ready to paint.